A very warm good afternoon and welcome to the Ratan Tata Stadium. We are live from Belpahar for the second TRL Krosaki Cup. It is West Bengal Police from Kolkata taking on Royal Club from Sundargarh. What a promising occasion it's turning out to be. There is no shortage of talent in this knockout clash. Remember, it is a winner takes all phase. An intense knockout match, only the winner will go through. It promises to be exciting, full of goals. Both these sides will be hoping for a miracle here. They're in good form, they've practiced well, they've practiced hard for this tournament. It all boils down to these 90 minutes of how well can they hold their own to make sure that they are into the second semi-final of the tournament. For a place in the second semis, it is West Bengal Police taking on Royal Club Sundargarh. Just moments away from kickoff.
ଆଜି TRL Krosaki କପ୍ ଫୁଟବଲ ଟୁର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟର ପୁଲ୍ ବି ର ପ୍ରଥମ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଉଛି ୱେଷ୍ଟ ବେଙ୍ଗଲ ପୋଲିସ ଏବଂ ରୟାଲ କ୍ଲବ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ମଧ୍ୟରେ। ଇତିମଧ୍ୟରେ ଆଜି ଆମର ପରମ ସୌଭାଗ୍ୟ ଆମ ଗହଣରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଜିକାର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ଶ୍ରୀ ଚିନ୍ତାମଣି ପ୍ରଧାନ ମହୋଦୟ SDPO ବ୍ରଜରାଜନଗର। ମୁଁ ଆମ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜିଂ କମିଟି ତରଫରୁ ଏବଂ ବେଲପାହାଡ଼ବାସୀଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଅନେକ ଅନେକ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛି। ମୁଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ମୋର ସହଯୋଗୀଙ୍କୁ ଫୁଲତୋଡ଼ା ଦେଇ ଶ୍ରୀ ପ୍ରଧାନଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଇବେ। ଆମ ଗୃହରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ଅତି ପ୍ରିୟ ଶ୍ରୀ ବ୍ରଜକିଶୋର ସିଂଦେଓ ଜମିଦାର ବେଲପାହାଡ଼। ମୁଁ ସେଇ ମହାନୁଭାବକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛି। ଆମ ଗହଣରେ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ରହିଛନ୍ତି ବେଲପାହାଡ଼ର IIC ଶ୍ରୀ ମେହେର ସାର୍। ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆଜିର ଏହି କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମକୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛି। ଆମ ଗହଣରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ବିଭାଗୀୟ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଏବଂ TRL Krosakiର ଭାଇସ୍ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ HR&IR ମାଇନିଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ଶ୍ରୀ ସୁଶାନ୍ତ କୁମାର ଦାସ ମହୋଦୟ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ମୁଁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛି। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ମୋର ସହଯୋଗୀ ଶ୍ରୀ କିଶନ ଦାସଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ଆମ ଗହଣରେ ଶ୍ରୀ ସୁରେଶ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ନାୟକ ସାର୍ ଚିଫ୍ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଅଫିସର TRL Krosaki ରହିଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛୁ। ମୁଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ମୋର ସହଯୋଗୀ ଶ୍ରୀ କିଶନ ଦାସ ଏବଂ ରମଣୀ ମାଝୀକୁ ସେ ଉଭୟ ଦଳ ଏବଂ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଅଫିସିଆଲ୍ସକୁ ଫିଫା ଆନ୍ଥେମ୍ ସହିତ ପଡ଼ିଆ ମଧ୍ୟକୁ ପ୍ରବେଶ କରାଇବେ।
Now, this is the occasion where the players enter in the second pool, in the pool B, for a spot in the semi-final. Clad in all blue are West Bengal Police from Kolkata, and in all yellow are Royal Club Sundargarh. Players taking to the field, cheered by a passionate crowd who have packed the stadium in numbers.
दर्शक बंधु आज आम सौभाग्य आज आम गहन
There is the pleasantries.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट एसोसिएशन सभापति श्री तापस
This is a
महांत
knockout tournament.
एवं
They will be relentless. There will be pressure. It's all about how
ଆମର
these
ସହଯୋଗ
players will go
କିଛି
on about their business.
ପୁଷ୍ପଗୁଚ୍ଛ ଦେଇ ଶ୍ରୀ ଚୌଧୁରୀଙ୍କର ସେମାନେ ସ୍ୱାଗତ
They should
କରିବେ
just treat it like another game. Take no pressure, make no mistakes, just play their basic game and hope that it'll be enough.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ
For a spot in the
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
semi-finals at the TRL
ଆମର
Krosaki Cup, it is West Bengal taking on Royal Club
ଅଧିକାରୀଙ୍କୁ
Sundargarh
ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି
at the Ratan
ଯେ
Tata Stadium in
ଦର୍ଶକମାନେ
Belpahar, and I'd like to
ଦୟାକରି
welcome you once again.
ଜୟ ମା ସମଲେଇ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ସଂସ୍କରଣ TRL କ୍ରସିକି କପ୍ ଅଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଫୁଟବଲ ଟୁର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟ 2025 ଏବଂ 26 ବର୍ଷ ପୁଲ୍ ବି ଆଜିକାର ଏହି ମ୍ୟାଚ୍କୁ ଉଦ୍ଘାଟନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପାହୁଣ୍ଡ ପରେ ପାହୁଣ୍ଡ ପକାଇ ମଞ୍ଚରେ ମଞ୍ଚାସୀନ ଥିବା ଆମ ସମସ୍ତ ମାନ୍ୟଗଣ ଅତିଥି ଏଥିମଧ୍ୟରେ
The dignitaries
ଭାରତର
making their way onto the
ଗୌରବ
pitch to
ସହିତ
meet the
ଜାତି
players.
ପରିଚୟର ଏହି ବିଶେଷ ପର୍ବକୁ ଆଗେଇ ନେବା ନିମନ୍ତେ ଆମ ସହିତ ସାମିଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମାନନୀୟ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ଶ୍ରୀମାନ ଚିନ୍ତାମଣି ପ୍ରଧାନ SDPO ବ୍ରଜରାଜନଗର ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଅତି ପ୍ରିୟ ଅତି ଆଦରର ବ୍ରଜର କିଶୋର ସିଂହ ଜମିଦାର ବେଲପାହାଡ଼ ଏବଂ ଆମ TRL କ୍ରୋସାକି ମାନନୀୟ SK ଦାସ ଭାଇସ୍ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ୟପଟେ डिस्ट्रिक्ट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन सम्मान्य तापस राय चौधरी महोदय एवं तांको सहित रहिसंती सुशांत कुमार दास एथिमধ্যে दुई दलर खेलाड़ीଙ୍କ सहित हस्त मिलनर विशेष पर्वको एथिमধ্যে पड़ियार प्रांतर भागरे आगे नउछु गोटे पटे आमे देखिबा डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन जे निज टाइटल को डिफेंड करुछंती वेस्ट बेंगल पुलिस कलकत्ता ताको प्रतिद्वंदी भाव में रही ओडिशार एक चिर परिचित फुटबॉल क्लब रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़ ओडिशा जहांकर जर्सी रंग रही नील एवं हलदिया एवं अन्य पटे कलकत्ता टीम रो जर्सी रंग रही डीप ब्लू एवं ए मैच रो समस्त परिचालक समूह मैच कमिश्नर जयपुर मैच रेफरी किशन दास एवं सह परिचालक समस्त एकत्रित चलतु एमध्य प्रत्येक दिन भली आज भारत मातर से संगीत आम समस्त हृदय से गोटे संगीत आम नेशनल एंथम कही था यही नेशनल एंथम को सम्मान देवा निमंते फुटबॉल को भल पाउथबा से समस्त फुटबॉल दीवाना मन को मनोरथ कर निज स्थान छिड़ा हो
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मेरा है
भारत माता के भारत माता के बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद समस्त को वर्तमान फोटो सेशन स्मृतिर मानस पटरे सबुदिन निमंते एई मुहूर्तटी को कोएद करिया पाए आंचलिक खबर कागजर प्रतिनिधि छापाकल वैद्युतिक गणमाध्यम एवं आधुनिक जुगर सोशल मीडिया प्लाटफॉर्म आजीवन ନିଜ ବାହୁବନ୍ଧନରେ ବାନ୍ଧି ରଖିବା ପାଇଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପ୍ରତିଛବି ଉତ୍ତୋଳନର ବିଶେଷ ପର୍ବ। ଏହି ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତଟିକୁ ଏଥିମଧ୍ୟରେ TRL Krosaki ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ତରଫରୁ ଆମ କ୍ୟାମେରା ପର୍ସନ ତାହା ସହିତ ସୋଶାଲ ମିଡିଆର ଯୁବ ସାଥୀ ଆଞ୍ଚଳିକ ଖବରକାଗଜର ପ୍ରତିନିଧି ଛାପାକଳ ବୈଦ୍ୟୁତିକ ଗଣମାଧ୍ୟମ ଏହି ବିଶେଷ ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତକୁ ନିଜ କ୍ୟାମେରାରେ କଏଦ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଏଥିମଧ୍ୟରେ ମୁଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବି ମାନନୀୟ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ଶ୍ରୀଯୁକ୍ତ ଚିନ୍ତାମଣି ପ୍ରଧାନ SDPO ବ୍ରଜରାଜ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଦର ସ୍ପର୍ଶର ସହିତ ଆଜିକାର ଏହି ମ୍ୟାଚକୁ ବିଧିବଦ୍ଧ ଭାବେ ଏନୁଗ୍ରେସନ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ନିମନ୍ତେ ଏବଂ ବିପରୀତ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱ ଆଡ଼କୁ ଏଥିମଧ୍ୟରେ ଅତିଥିକୁ ମୁଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବି ବିପରୀତ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱ ଆଡ଼କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏକ କିକ୍ର ସହିତ ଏହି ଖେଳକୁ ବିଧିବଦ୍ଧ ଭାବେ ଉଦ୍ଘାଟନ ପର୍ବକୁ ଆଗେଇ ନେଉଛି ପୁନଶ୍ଚ ମୁଁ ନିବେଦନ କରିବି ଏବଂ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବି ମଞ୍ଚରେ ମଞ୍ଚାସୀନ ହେଇ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ସଂସ୍କରଣ TRL Krosaki All India Football Tournamentର
Now, with the national anthem, with the pre-game formalities all out of the way,
ପଡ଼ୋଶୀ ରାଜ୍ୟ ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ
we are left with our teams taking on each other.
ଓଡ଼ିଶା ରୟାଲ
It
କ୍ଲବ
is time for the skippers to meet and greet with the referees.
ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ ୱେଷ୍ଟ
Kishan Das, the match official, Ramani Maji, and
ସ୍ପୋର୍ଟସ
Prashant Bera.
କଲିକତା
Assisting him from sidelines, Shashikant Dasya
ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ
will be the fourth official.
ପ୍ରଥମେ
Girish Chandra Jaipuria, the match commissioner.
ସେ ନିଜ ଟାଇଟଲକୁ ଡିଫେଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛି
And myself, Pranav Venkatesh, bringing all the live action to you.
ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ
It's Subrata Biswas, the captain
ସର୍ବଶେଷ
of West Bengal Police,
ଅଫିସିଆଲ
and Vicky
and
Tirke, the captain of Royal Club.
କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ ଏଥିମଧ୍ୟରେ ଟସ୍ର
A defensive linchpin and the goalkeeper. You'd love to see
ପ୍ରଥମ ଜିତିବା
defenders and the goalkeepers calling shots on the team, don't you?
ଟସ୍
And this is how some of our Goshes West Bengal Police, the defending champions, line up. It's Imraj Khan in goal, and the defense is held by the captain Subrata Biswas, Uttam Naskar, Sankar Ghosh, Tapino Ghosh, Birmal Sardar, Joydeep Biswas, Molloy Kora, Nuruddin Mondal, Abhinash Naik, and Rajiv Datta comprise the playing 11.
ଦୁଇଟି ପ୍ଲେଇଂ 11 ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା
And the lineup named by Prasad Reddy, the head coach of Royal Club Sundargarh, looks like this. It's Biki Tirke
ଶ୍ରେଣୀର
in
ଦକ୍ଷତା
goal, the skipper.
ପ୍ରମାଣିତ
His
କରୁଥିବା
defense has Rakesh Tirke, Dilip
କ୍ରିକେଟର
Kindo,
ଷ୍ଟାର
Mukesh
କ୍ରିକେଟର
Tirke, and Abhay.
ତାରକା
Arbin
ରାଜନେତା
Lakra,
2000
Om, Skelavia, and Saurav Samasi and Ramesh Oram take on the goal scoring onus. West Bengal Police have an experienced bench to call upon from Chinmoy Tanti, Ramkumar Chetri, Shahid Hussain are some of the options they've got.
30 ମିନିଟ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ରେ ସମୟ ଏବଂ ଫୁଟବଲର ପ୍ରଥମ କିକ୍ ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ କହିଥାଉ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍
Anand Lakra, Ronil Eka, and Alok Eka,
ପ୍ରଥମରେ
a very thin bench for Royal Club Sundargarh, so they certainly do not have many options to call upon from the bench,
ସଫଳତା ରହିଛି
do they?
a kick off for which a goal can be scored by kicking the ball directly against to the opponent post ଏକ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସିଧା ପ୍ରତିପକ୍ଷ ଦଳର ଗୋଲ ପୋଷ୍ଟରେ ଗୋଲ କରାଯାଇପାରେ 2017 ପୂର୍ବରୁ 2017 ପୂର୍ବରୁ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ର ଯେଉଁ ନିୟମ ଥିଲା ବଲ୍ ମୁଭଡ୍ ଫରୱାର୍ଡ କିନ୍ତୁ 2017 ପରେ ପରେ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ର ନିୟମ
Nearing the
ବଦଳିଛି
kickoff, one final team talk there between the two teams.
ମୁଭଡ୍
One
ଏଣ୍ଡ
final team huddle. This is right before they go to war
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
for the badge they all represent so proudly.
ମୋ ଭାଷ୍ୟକାର ଭାଗୀରଥୀ ପାତ୍ର ନିକନେମ୍ ଜର୍ଜ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ରେଫରି ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କିଷାନ ଦାସ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆସିଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି AR1 ରମଣ ମାଝୀ AR2 ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ବେହେରା ଫୋର୍ଥ ଅଫିସିଆଲ ଶଶିକାନ୍ତ ଦାସିଆ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କମିଶନର ମିଷ୍ଟର ଜୟପ୍ରିୟା ଏବଂ ଏହି ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ର ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକଟି ଅଂଶ ବିଶେଷକୁ ନିଜ ଶବ୍ଦରେ ପରିପ୍ରକାଶ କରି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ସମ୍ମୁଖରେ ଉପସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କମେଣ୍ଟେଟର ଜୟ ଡ୍ୟୁରେସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଇଜ୍ 90 ମିନିଟ୍ସ ଗୋଟିଏ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଦେଖିବା ଫର୍ମେସନ୍ 4-2-4 ଫର୍ମେସନ୍ର ସହିତ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ଦଳ ଏ ଫର୍ମେସନ୍
The referee for the go
ସାଇଡ୍
ahead
ଆବ୍ଦୁଲ ରହିମ
as we get things underway.
ଦେଖିବାକୁ ମିଳିଥିଲା। ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍ ପୂର୍ବତନ କୋଚ୍ ସୟିଦ ଅବ୍ଦୁଲ ରହିମ।
And West Bengal police from Kolkata get us underway, attacking from right to left of your screen. In the shades of blue and black are West Bengal police, the defending champions of the Krosaki Cup, and attacking from left to right of your screen and chasing the ball here and now in blue and yellow are Royal Club from Sundargarh. An early turnover there, throw in for Royal Club. A bit risky, I have to say, the goalkeeper given an early touch of the ball, but he is confident to play out from the back. An attempted switch to go along there, well read by the defense of Royal Club. They have come prepared. It is not easy, especially to take on the defending champions. They have to be at their best. Here is the goalkeeper, the skipper. Gives the ball away, but luckily, a couple of loose headers later. Now that is a risky backheader. Once again, Imraj Khan. He's a long way from his goal. That could be a spectacular opener. Is it in the back of the net? Well, just parried by the goalkeeper in the nick of the time, I believe. What a save that is. Well, West Bengal police could barely believe what has happened there. Well, it looks like it is a goal kick. Well, Imraj Khan, not at all impressed with his defense. For the way they have left him dry there, it could have been a spectacular opener from Royal Club. Now attempting to switch the play from their right to the left. Dilip Kindo reading the effort on time there. Trying to find through the gap, but Molloy Kora will happily pinch possession for his side. Decent pressing start from Sundargarh. They're forcing mistakes from the opposition. Can they compound on it is the question. The goalkeeper gives a heavy touch. I think that was unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary there from Imraj. He put himself in trouble there. He could have picked it up easily. Now I'm really impressed with the aggressive start. And at the edge of the box, there was some confusion. Subrata Biswas, the skipper, was sure that he could just shield the player from running onto it in the middle of the park. Well, this is exciting. This is a fabulous start from Sundargarh. They're completely blocking West Bengal's passing lanes. They're forcing them to go long. They're not giving enough time for the midfielders to pick their passes. The question is, can they sustain this fast and high pressing start? Spread down the line. It will head out of play for a throw in. Here is Dilip with the throw in. On the ball again. He's asking for runners. Look at the amount of time he's having. Well, after all that scouting, he goes back to his goalkeeper, who is taking his amount of time on the ball as well. What a sharp contrast this is from either side. Royal Club has come in with a high press. West Bengal are happy to cool off, are happy to allow the opposition to dictate the pace. You can see more and more crowd pouring into the clash. What better to do during the end of the year than watch a live game of football at the stadium, and a game that has plenty of quality as well. Yet again, the pressure of Royal Club yielding them good results. They just about closed the defense, and the goalkeeper forced them to go long. They will have a throw in to show for it now. The question is, can they convert these press into some goal scoring opportunities? Dilip gently finds the right winger. Can Arbeem find a cross? No is the answer. As Ramesh Oram runs out of room, perhaps makes his run a bit earlier. It is an offside in the building. Here is Birmal Sardar towards the left, kept alive by Nuruddin, and the cross into the middle should not be a problem for Biki. The skipper delivers there. Well, look how coolly he did that. Just scooped it over his defender and ran past him to get on the end of it. Another cross. This time it will float out there. Not for a lack of trying, both these sides have come out of the blocks, have shown us that they've got some goal scoring threat. But let me just put it this way, they're just sparring with each other. The press gone wrong there, conceding a free kick. That's a lovely pass through the lines, and here is one more. Well, perhaps he needed to make a run beyond the defense. Saurabh there on that occasion, letting his team down. As soon as they got the ball, the striker, his intention should be to run beyond the defense, to play on the shoulder of the last man. This time spread towards the left. Look at the support arriving, and here he drives towards the byline. Can he find a cross? Defenders double teamed on him and even keep the ball in play. That is some impressive defending from West Bengal Police. They're being boxed into that gully. Can they find a way out? You could definitely say Prasad Reddy has got his job to perfection in the early stages. That is some very good pressing mechanisms. Look how tightly they're closing the chances down. Credit to West Bengal as well. They're not buckling under pressure. They're finding newer passing options. They're finding the spare man to get away from the press. And here they successfully shift from left to right of the pitch. Now, after exchanging a couple of passes, the third one goes astray, and West Bengal have a chance to break with pace. Can he get the better of the defender? No is the answer. That's a fantastic recovery tackle from Dilip Kindo. Well, Nuruddin Mondal, his eyes lit up. He was running 1v1. He just took one turn to beat the defender rushing with him. But Dilip Kundo from behind makes a lovely steal. That's a get out of jail card for Royal Club Sundargarh. Perhaps the only downside to pressing that high, you will be exposed with a quality long ball. And West Bengal will take inspiration from this. They will try to go long from the go. Now, once again, that's a lovely pass to find Nuruddin. That was a bit of an entanglement. He went down dramatically, but the player did not even appeal for a foul there. It looked cynical from here. Uttam trying to drive through a crowd. Will be happy to seek the back pass option. Subrata, the skipper, rolls it to his centre back partner, Shankar Ghosh there. Joydeep unable to find the long pass. Now flick towards the right wing. Rajiv does keep it in play. Can he beat his man? Easy decision for the linesman there. He was standing right there. Throw in for West Bengal Police. Now slowly, the defending champions are turning up the heat. The goalkeeper, Biki Tirke. That was one absolutely crucial intervention he had to show. And the referee does not heed to the pleas of Ramesh Oram as he gives the ball away cheaply. Well cut out. The through pass could have caused some real problems there. In a spot of uncertainty, the goalkeeper, Mraj, came out and made sure that he got it away. Trying to find the passes between the lines. That was under hit, allowing West Bengal Police to launch a counter. It's 2v2. And once again, it is Nuruddin Mondal who gets tossed aside with relative ease. The number 24 of West Bengal Police is frustrated. This is the second time he has let go of a promising break. Is he not able to deal with the physicality of Royal Club's defense? Full credit to the defenders again. They defended a 1v2 and now a 2v2. But you have to ask the question, the midfield not doing enough to retain the ball. They're losing it in crucial areas. They're not coming back to defend. Worrying signs for Royal Club. Well, when you press high, you need to have such high work rates that the midfielders can easily cover both the boxes with ease. Good footwork by Molloy to retain the ball. Dilip Kindo almost was beaten for a moment. Trying to get through the gate. They will find it with success. Ramesh spreads it down. And his strike partner, Skilavya. Well, he tried to find the cutback, and there is still chaos in the West Bengal box. I believe this is the second time there has been miscommunication around the edge of the box between the skipper Subrata Biswas and the keeper Imraj Khan. Well, the way the things are going, I'm pretty sure that we have a first goal around the corner. Chance to get across for the fullback, and now from the edge of the box, can he fire it towards the goal? No is the answer. Nuruddin gives the ball away. It's relatively a poor start by the winger and shift towards the box. The goalkeeper happy to claim it. Now under pressure, the striker is deemed to have fouled the defender. Well, you can see the flailing arm. An easy choice for the referee to take a call there.
ବଲ୍ ସ୍ପର୍ଶ କର ବାହାରକୁ ଥ୍ରୋଇଂ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ଦଳ ପାଇଁ ରୟାଲ କ୍ଲବ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ହଳଦିଆ ଓ ନୀଳ ରଙ୍ଗର ଜର୍ସିର ସହିତ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତିଦ୍ୱନ୍ଦ୍ୱୀ ଦଳ ଗାଢ଼ ନୀଳ ରଙ୍ଗର ଜର୍ସିର ସହିତ
Now a promising chance to get across. The defender misses it, and it is punished at the far post. Well, that is what they teach you. Attack the far post, and it will yield you results. That is what he did. That is what Saurav did. And he is heading to the corner flag for a premeditated celebration. A fantastic cross from Ramesh. Well, the defender. He should do better. There is no way he missed that simple clearance. It's a huge mistake from Tapeno Ghosh and Saurav, the forward two of Royal Club Sundargarh, combining delightfully to open the scoring. Well, that was not an easy header. The ball was bouncing. He had to judge the flight. He had to keep it on target and he had to keep it down. He did three things at once to give his side the lead against the defending champions. We cannot say this hasn't been coming. Royal Club Sundargarh with a positive start and it will pay dividends for them. Now here is Ramesh on the ball. They are hungry for more, aren't they?
ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିପାରିନଥିଲି ଏତେ କମ୍ ସମୟରେ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ଟିମ୍ 1-0 ଲିଡ୍ ନେଇପାରିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ଚମତ୍କାର ଥିଲା ଆଶିଷ ଏବଂ ଟପ୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଫିନିଶ୍ ଆମକୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ମିଳିଥିଲା।
And this goal will go down as one of the best in the tournament. Where is the goalkeeper? That should be the big question. Imraj Khan's decision to sweep. Well, could you believe it? The goalkeeper decides to abandon station. And Royal Club Sundargarh are right now in dreamland. A two-goal cushion for them. Well, this is something they wouldn't have even anticipated in the wildest of dreams. That is absolutely terrible from the goalkeeper. I believe this is one of a kind of an own goal. It can never be replicated, and this could perhaps go from bad to worse. Imraj Khan, what was he thinking? What on earth was that? The question is, why did he leave his station? The second question is, why did he decide to play that cross? Who was he trying to find with that long pass? Royal Club Sundargarh are absolutely gifted this game, this second goal especially, and it is their game to lose now. The defending champions have dug a massive, mega sized hole for themselves. Can they find out a way out of it? The mistakes keep coming. This time it's from the skipper Subrata, who almost carelessly gives the ball away. The first touches, they're simply not sharp enough today. West Bengal Police. Is this the side that won the tournament in the first attempt? You can see the murals of the Indian legend Sunil Shetty on the ground. Such a great way of paying respect to the legend. Now, once again, giving the ball away. It could be costly. But West Bengal rescue the situation. Attempting to go long. But the defense has it well covered. It is easy work there for Rakesh Tirke, who heads it back to his goalkeeper, and he is under no hurry. They've got a two-goal lead. He will not be forced to give the ball away cheaply. Now throw in Royal Club once again. It is very hard to see them giving up this position of advantage. Yes, this is pretty early. We have just entered the second quarter. There is still a lot of time to go. But if anything we're going by, we have seen in the opening 20 minutes, West Bengal are not at the races today, especially in attack. Now that heavy touch could have just costed Joydeep Biswas a lot, but he was lucky. Ramesh comes short, tries to find the through ball. The goalkeeper this time does not make a mistake. But anyways, it just doesn't matter as the ball keeps evading West Bengal Police time and time again. The clever reverse flick will find its way to a blue and yellow shirt as they get the cross into the box. Arbeam, an offside in the build-up perhaps. The referee, something caught his attention. And it looks like we're going to have a corner there. Ball perhaps taking a touch off the defender and heading out. The linesman was late to the party, but he did make sure that he alerted the referee on time. We have Amanoram making his way over to the corner flag to take this in swinging delivery. Puts plenty of whip on it towards the penalty spot. Sent back inside, but Bengal are happy to clear their lines. Not Dileep's best involvement of the day so far. And the flag will go up again. Skipper using his physicality to keep the ball in play. Now this could be a chance. Can he beat the pressure? Yes is the answer. Tries to roll it into the middle. That was the wrong choice. Biki Kirke makes the right call once again, but Nuruddin Mondal perhaps should have gone for goal there. I think the intention was right. He tried to square it, but the weight of the pass and the number of the runners inside the box were very less. And the skipper Biki reads it to perfection to save the day for Royal Club. I think Biki gave away his position. He was ready. He was happy to sweep. Nuruddin should have taken that hint and gone for goal himself. With a shot across the face of the goal, it could have completely changed the narrative of the game as we approach the half an hour mark. But nonetheless, we are seeing time and time that they have some flashes. They have some flashes of brilliance. West Bengal, they can score. They have had a couple of 2v2s inside the opening 15 minutes. They need a positive 5 to 10 minute spell on the ball to build on it. Can they use it now? Good build up play from the striker. Keeps the ball in play. Birmal Sardar. But he cannot find a teammate there. Dilip Kindo displaying good mix of agility and temperament. Drove forward with the ball, fooled his winger into following till the halfway line and then retreated casually playing passes with his back line to take off some pressure. Well, their strategy is clear. They're making two centre backs sit deep. The full backs are given the license to jump forward. And now the winger delivers one in. The skipper of West Bengal shepherds it to safety. Well, suddenly this game has turned into an end-to-end affair. Joydeep. This one down the line. The flag will certainly stay down as Rajiv finds no way past the men marking him. Look at the aggressive man mark as well. They're getting doubled and tripled. These are the kind of switches that can give them some joy. Nuruddin to the touchline, gets the cross in, and it should be 2-1. Could you believe it? That's a shocking miss from Rajiv Datta. Well, he threw himself onto the ball. Bicky was beaten. He only needed a decent connection. Well, that was the chance. He got it all wrong. Well, I'm not sure why he chose to dive into that shot. He tried to bundle the ball in with a dive. But had he maintained his footing, it could have been an easy tap in there from 6 yards out. Another huge chance goes begging for West Bengal Police. And once again, it is created by Nuruddin Mondal. Despite the misjudgment, despite the wasted chances, he's the one man generating chance after chance for them. They need to find more joy down that left wing. Beats the defender, gets the cross. But West Bengal's backline are alert. Mukesh passes it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Now, after that mistake, it's important that his confidence doesn't get scarred. So far, he has been doing okay, made a couple of crucial interventions. Spaces appearing in the backline. Scalavia is happy to explore that, but he is caught offside there. Now the defender, his better starting position helps him win the race as he simply decides to shield the ball out. Reached an impasse in this game. Royal Club Sundargarh, they're not pushing aggressively for that third goal. The pressing has gone down. You can understand. Yes, it is a very cold winter, but in the daytime, the temperatures are soaring high as above, almost touching that 25, 26, 27-degree mark. The players playing under the midday sun will be happy to conserve their energy, especially with a two-goal lead under the belt. Royal Club Sundargarh are just playing simple football. The onus is now on West Bengal Police. They are the team desperately trying to get a goal, but we're just not seeing enough urgency from them. Another fantastic tackle from Mukesh. Everything is fair, says the referee as the both players collided and locked legs with each other. Members of the crowd happy to get involved, taking a throw in from a sitting position there. Now that's an almighty long switch. They can only get a throw in from it. He was under pressure, gets pulled down, and wins free kick in an excellent position for his side. Is the referee going to his pocket for a booking? No is the answer. He just pulls out the magic spray.
मिले उड़े फ्री किक आफ्टर द व्हिसल रो सूचना मैच रेफरी किसान दास ଏବଂ ୱାଲ୍ ନେବାର ଦୂରତା ଫୁଟବଲର ନିୟମ ଅନୁସାରେ 9.15 ମିଟର 9.15 ମିଟର ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଖେଳାଳି it is a direct free kick
This is a great opportunity to go for goal. We have seen some worldies
directly against to
from players recently, and this is a chance for Molai Kora
ତାର ସହାୟତାରେ
to
ସିଧା
add his name onto that list.
ରେ ଗୋଲ କରାଯାଇପାରେ
From 20 yards out, he needs a curler. He needs to get it up and down very quickly. The goalkeeper position himself towards the middle of the goal, and it will go straight down his throat as Vicky makes a routine save.
ସହିତ ତାଙ୍କ ଶରୀରର ପୋଜିସନକୁ ଟୋନ୍ ଦେଲା
Molai did well to keep it on target, but that was never enough to get a goal for them, was it? That's a good fetch there.
ନେବେ ପୁଣି ଥରେ ଟିମ୍
Nonetheless, it's going to be a throw in for the opposition in an advanced position.
ଏବଂ ଅତିଶୟ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଟଚ୍ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ବଲଟି ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଗୋଲ ରେଖାର ବାହାରକୁ ବିକି ସିମ୍କି କିପର ରୟାଲ କ୍ଲବ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ସେ ଜଣେ ଡାହାଣ ପାଖି ଖେଳାଳି ସମୟ ଯଦି ବଲ୍ ଉପରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଡିଫେଣ୍ଡର କିକ୍ ନେବା ପାଇଁ ଲମ୍ବା ବଲ୍ ସହିତ ରିଲିଜ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ମଧ୍ୟରେଖା ବା କେନ୍ଦ୍ର ଅଞ୍ଚଳକୁ
Now, here is a great chance. Can he pull the trigger? 1v1. The positioning of the goalkeeper, all awful. And Ramesh Oram adds a goal to his tally. This should perhaps be game, set, and match for Royal Club Sundargarh.
ନିଜ ଦଳ ପାଇଁ ତୃତୀୟ
I
ଗୋଲ୍
think he could not believe how easy that finish was.
ରୋମେଶ
All it took was a ball down the line. The skipper well out of position. Subritabis was nowhere close to his man. And look at the goalkeeper's positioning. He presented three-fourths of the goal to Ramesh. And that was not even a finish. He just passed it into the net. It was inviting him. It was begging for him to be put in that bottom corner. Ramesh just rolls it.
ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଗୋଲ୍ 19ତମ
Well, 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 it has been a nightmare start for West Bengal Police. Could you believe it? The defending champions of the first edition heading home at the first round of Pool B without reaching the semis. They are down by 3 goals. Incredible at the start of this game. And Royal Club could even add more. As Joydeep carelessly gives the ball away. Support arriving from Dilip.
ଫୁଟବଲ ଏକ ଅନିଶ୍ଚିତତାର ଖେଳ
But Saurav is happy to win a throw in there.
ବହୁତ କିଛି କରାଇଥାଏ
How calm, how composed Ramesh was. He could have driven in, he could have taken it around the goalkeeper. But as soon as he saw Imraj give him three-fourths of the goal, perhaps I believe that the goalkeeper didn't check his back for once regarding his positioning. He just took his time. He knew that he could score from outside the box as well, just simply rolls it. All 3 goals you can put down to defensive mistakes, but you cannot take away the attacking brilliance for the first and third goal. Of course, there is no brilliance whatsoever involved from the attack for the second. It was absolutely gift wrapped by West Bengal,
ପ୍ରଥମ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍
who are struggling to keep hold of the ball now. It's completely Royal Club Sundargarh who are dictating how this game will be played at their own pace.
3-0
And as excited as we've been, sadly, what we're going to get for the rest of the game is going to be one-way traffic. Unless West Bengal Police have a magical turnaround in the second half, get a tonic that has helped some great teams of the past, some legendary teams overcome 3-0 deficits at halftime. The one that strikes me immediately is the miracle of Istanbul.
ଏବଂ ଏଥିରେ ହବ
And everything stands true if West Bengal police can hold the fort until halftime without conceding a fourth goal.
ବକ୍ସ ବାହାରେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକଟି ହେଣ୍ଡବଲ୍ ଗୋଟିଏ ଗୋଟିଏ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରି କିକ୍ ଏବଂ ଗୋଟିଏ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରି କିକ୍ର ସହାୟତାରେ ପ୍ରତିପକ୍ଷ ଦଳର ଗୋଲ୍ ପୋଷ୍ଟରେ ଗୋଲ୍ କରାଯାଇପାରେ ଫ୍ରି କିକ୍କୁ ଦୁଇ ଭାଗରେ ବିଭକ୍ତ କରାଯାଇଥାଏ ଫୁଟବଲରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ହେଉଛି ଇନଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରି କିକ୍ ଏବଂ ଗୋଟିଏ ହେଉଛି ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରି କିକ୍ ବଲ୍ ନେବା ପାଇଁ କେବଳ ଜଣେ ମାତ୍ର ଖେଳାଳି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁକେଶ ତିର୍କି ଏହି କିକ୍କୁ ନେବା ପାଇଁ ମୁକେଶ
Free kick is played into the box, alive on the edge, and that was a poor effort
7.32 ଏବଂ 2.5
from Saurav. Already has a goal to his name, but that was not his best effort.
ଦେଇ ଗତି କରିଦେଲା ବଲ୍
He tried to slice the ball, perhaps tried a trivela, and the ball ended up ballooning into the air.
ଏବଂ ସହିତ ଡିଫ୍ରାକ୍ସନ୍ ବଲ୍ଟି ଚାଲିଯିବ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାବରେ ବଲ୍ ରେଖାର ବାହାରକୁ ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ ପୋଲିସ ଦଳକୁ ମିଳିବ ଗୋଟିଏ କର୍ଣ୍ଣର ପ୍ରଥମ ହାଫରେ ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ
It is a rare corner for West Bengal.
ଏବଂ
They're running out of time. A goal before half time will certainly keep them in with a chance. The door is almost closed. It is on them now to create an opening.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏହି କିକ୍କୁ ନେବା
Can they knock harder? This set piece will certainly aid their cause.
ଟିପେନ୍ଦୁ ଘୋଷ
Stapino Ghosh.
he is a right footed player I think the swinging
And in Swinger, you can see he made a different sign there. Perhaps straight from the training ground. That's a lovely
and top of the
delivery.
ball is
And the header from Subrata Biswas. The skipper should have been better.
decision is a goal kick
A training ground routine.
15 minutes match is complete
He
scoreless
folded his hands in a cross across his chest and then played that lovely cross towards the penalty mark inside the box. Subrata had a free header. The skipper of Bengal should be doing better.
ଲମ୍ବା ବଲ୍
Vicky
ମଧ୍ୟାନ୍ତରକୁ ସେ
just had a couple of interventions. Could have been beaten so easily.
ଟିକି ତିର୍କି ବଲ୍ ର ପୋଜିସନର ସହିତ
Dilip fires one down the line. It was one simple pass like that which led to the third goal. So they are still hopeful of that working out again.
near to the try
Nuruddin tries to get it towards the middle. The defense wins the duels.
ଲମ୍ବା ବଲ୍ ର ସହିତ ବଲ୍ଟିକୁ ଖେଳିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଅନ୍ୟ ପଟେ ରାଇଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ଡିଫେଣ୍ଡର ପଶ୍ଚିମବଙ୍ଗ ପୋଲିସ
Captain by Shankar. Here is Subrata now, the captain. He's running out of time. We will discover how many minutes of added time we might have.
ଏବଂ
Won't be much, according to me, and that is just 8 minutes.
ପ୍ରଥମ ହାଫରେ ସଂଯୋଗ ହେଇଛି ଫୋର୍ଥ ଅଫିସିଆଲ ଶଶିକାନ୍ତ ଦାସିଆ 2 ମିନିଟ୍ ଅତିରିକ୍ତ ସମୟ
And
ପ୍ରଥମ ହାଫରେ
it's a 2v2.
ବଢିଆ ବଲ୍
Can he
ରହିଛି
go for the cross? Look at the space on the right side.
ରମେଶ
He goes for the cross belatedly. Well, that delay, that minute delay killed this opportunity for a fourth goal. But it is still alive as Saurav finds Dilip. Ramesh Oram. All he had to do was look up and just spread it across to Saurav, who was waiting in yards and yards of space there. He will be very disappointed.
ସବଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ସୁରକ୍ଷିତ ଖେଳାଳିର ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ଜର୍ସି ନମ୍ବର 20 ଇତିମଧ୍ୟରେ ପଡ଼ିଆ ପରିତ୍ୟାଗ କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ଜୟ କରାନ୍
It's going to be a first half substitution for West Bengal Police. Very surprising, given that the half time is just a minute away.
ନମ୍ବର 17
The coach clearly frustrated. Saumwa Ghosh
କୋଚଙ୍କ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶ ବା ସବଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ଜର୍ସି ନମ୍ବର 17 ଅନିଶା ନାଇକ ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କ ସ୍ଥାନରେ
It's Indrajit Shil who has taken on the responsibility now. He has a set piece to defend for his side.
It is a direct free kick. Jersey number 9. A free kick without point.
Saurav on the free kick. That's a decent cross. The keeper gets a good arm to it. The rebound not hurting him, luckily. And that will be half time. What a stunning half of football for Royal Club Sundargarh. They have come out to the races against the defending champions and have put them to the sword. Saurabh opened the scoring with a header at the far post, and then it was an absolute gift from Imraj Khan, who kicked the ball into his own net from outside the box with an attempted long ball. And then Ramesh Oram calmly rolled it home. Ramesh Oram there for the first goal as well. Bet the fullback. Sent a lovely ball towards the far post, which was headed excellently, expertly by Saurabh into the high center of the net. And then you could not even describe the second goal. There was absolutely no need for him to do that. Yes, he was under pressure. Perhaps on his weaker foot, should have just kicked it out for a corner at least. He was hoping that the ball would go anywhere else, but to his shock, it hit the upright and went in. And the third goal, a simple ball down the line. Once again, Imrad's positioning. Look at that. He offers 3/4 of the goal to him. And that was a simple finish for Ramesh, who rolls it into the net, making it 3-0 for Royal Club. West Bengal Police had their chances, but they were nowhere close to taking them. At half time, it is West Bengal 0, Royal Club 3. We may have one of the best ever comebacks if it is completed there, but we highly doubt it. Let us see how this kind of unfolds.
नमस्कार, आभार, अभिनंदन, सुस्वागत। मैं कमेंटेटर भागीरथी पात्रो आप सभी को दिल की गहराइयों से स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। सेकेंड एडिशन यानी कि दूसरा संस्करण TRL क्रोसाकी कप ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट 2025-26। ग्रुप बी का पहला मैच वेस्ट बंगाल पुलिस कलकत्ता बनाम रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़, दोनों टीम के बीच आज का मैच। तो चलिए डिफेंडिंग टीम कलकत्ता, उनके कोच घोष सर हमारे साथ हैं। दादा नमस्कार, केमन आछो? हाँ, हमारे साथ घोष सर हैं। सबसे पहले तो आपको दिल की गहराइयों से स्वागत। आप डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन हैं, पहला वर्ष का विजेता टीम, आप इतिहास रच चुके हैं। इस साल आपको टाइटल को डिफेंड करना है, तो किस प्रकार की टीम है, क्या स्ट्रेटेजी है सर?
टीम तो हमारा बहुत बढ़िया टीम है, मगर उस टाइम में जो मैं टाइम में खेला होगा, उस टाइम में कैसे खेलेगा वही असली बात है। ठीक है, तो मेरा पूरी प्लेयर लोगों का ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस है। हम लोग भी इस साल भी चैंपियन होके जाएगा यहाँ से।
आपका बहुत अच्छा टीम है, बहुत तगड़ा टीम है। पिछले साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ, इस साल सभी युवा खिलाड़ियों को लेकर आप आए हैं, तो क्या फॉर्मेशन रहेगा सर आज का?
फॉर्मेशन थोड़ा देखेगा, ये तो क्या बोल रहा हूँ, मैच में देखेगा तो फॉर्मेशन पहले बोल देगा तो कोई मिस्ट्री होता है ना, मिस्ट्री रहेगा। ठीक है, देखेगा नया स्टाइल में हम लोग खेलेगा। ठीक है, आपका मेरा ये कामना है आपको अच्छा लगेगा ये मैच देखने का।
चलिए दादा, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको, और हमारे ओर से भी।
और मेरा तरफ से TRL क्रोसाकी कप जो कमेटी है उसका भी बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता है। हम लोगों का इधर फिर भी इनवाइट किया है, हम लोगों का फिर भी कोशिश करेगा, और हम इसे पूरा कॉन्फिडेंट है इस साल भी हम लोग चैंपियन होकर जाएगा।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक दादा।
थैंक यू।
ये थे कलकत्ता टीम के कोच जैसे कि हर कोई कहते हैं इंडियन फुटबॉल का जो दिल होता है वो कलकत्ता में बसता है, वो दिल लेके यहाँ पर आए हैं घोष सर। और हम सब भी उम्मीद करेंगे कि आज TRL क्रोसाकी कप सेकेंड एडिशन का बी ग्रुप का यह मैच बेहद ही अट्रैक्टिव हो। और इस अट्रैक्टिव मैच को आपको देखने के लिए TRL क्रोसाकी ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट ऑफिशियल मीडिया पार्टनर SportsKPI। धन्यवाद। वेलकम टू TRL क्रोसाकी ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट आवर ऑफिशियल। सबसे पहले स्वागत किसान सर आपको। आपसे यही जानना चाहेंगे, ये दूसरा संस्करण है, ये टूर्नामेंट काफ़ी हाई वोल्टेज टूर्नामेंट है, ऑल ओवर उड़ीसा नहीं ऑल ओवर इंडिया ये टूर्नामेंट को फॉलो करता है, तो आप ऑफिशियल्स के बारे में थोड़ा सा जानकारी प्रदान।
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा TRL क्रोसाकी रिफ्रैक्टरीज लिमिटेड के मैनेजमेंट को, हमारे MD सर को, कि वो इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजिंग यहाँ पे इसको पॉसिबल कर पाए, जो हर एक व्यक्ति का सपना था बेलपाड़ का, कि हमारे लेवल में ये एक टूर्नामेंट हो जिससे कि प्लेयर्स, दर्शक और ख़ास करके युवा युवक इसमें से अनुप्रेरित हो। तो ये बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है और हमको एक चांस दिया है सर ऑफिशियल की तरफ से। मैं धन्यवाद बोलना चाहूँगा कि हमको यहाँ पे ऑफिशिएटिंग करने के लिए एक मौका दिए हैं। और हमारे जो ऑफिशियल्स यहाँ पे आए हैं मैच करने के लिए, इसमें से कुछ नेशनल रेफरीज हैं जो कि हमारा आई लीग, संतोष ट्रॉफी, नेशनल गेम्स, खेलो इंडिया गेम्स, ये सब में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं। और हमारे फाओ के बाकी जो रेफरीज भी हैं, सब फाओ के मेन पैनल के रेफरी हैं, जो कि हमारे स्टेट के टॉप टियर डिवीज़न जैसे फाओ लीग हो गया, साहनी कप हो गया, अंडर 19 यूथ लीग्स हो गया, उस सब में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं। और ये बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे इस तरह का टूर्नामेंट को हम लोग ऑफिशिएट कर रहे हैं, हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है।
आप जिस तरीके से नेशनल रेफरी के बारे में बता रहे थे, और जैसे हमें भी सुनने के मिला कि डुरांड कब तक खिला चुके हैं वो रेफरी, तो उन रेफरियों का नाम थोड़ा आप बताते अच्छा होता।
हमारे यहाँ पे ऑफिशिएटिंग लिस्ट में प्रदीप्त नायक करके रेफरी हैं, वो डुरांड कप खिला चुके हैं, आई लीग के मेन पैनल के रेफरी हैं, और संतोष ट्रॉफी कई बार खिला चुके हैं। और उनके साथ हमारे जो बाकी नेशनल रेफरीज हैं, आशीर्वाद कानूनगो और अरुण नायक, ये सब आई लीग सेकेंड डिवीज़न और संतोष ट्रॉफी कर चुके हैं, उनका ये उपलब्धि है।
और आप भी एक नेशनल रेफरी हैं
जी,
क्योंकि वो अपना परिचय खुद नहीं देना चाहते थे। किसान दास भी हमारे नेशनल रेफरी हैं, और उनके साथ साथ मिस्टर बेहरा फाओ के रेफरी हैं। जयपुरिया सर हमारे मैच कमिश्नर है, आपको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। ये हमारे भूतपूर्व संतोष ट्रॉफी खिलाड़ी, उनके साथ साथ भूतपूर्व रेफरी और इस टूर्नामेंट का हमारा मैच कमिश्नर है। और युवा फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन ऑफ रेफरी के शशिकांत दासिया जी हैं, उनके साथ साथ रोमणी माझी जी हैं। इस टूर्नामेंट का एक बेमिसाल रेफरी पैनल ऑल इंडिया और विशेष करके नेशनल और स्टेट लेवल रेफरी को मिलाकर एक अच्छा पैनल बनाया गया है। तो किस प्रकार से खिलाड़ियों का व्यवहार सब ठीक ठाक है सर?
बहुत अच्छा। इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजिंग में जो भी टीम आ रहे हैं, खास करके उनका डिसिप्लिन तो सारे टीम में है, ये बहुत गर्व की बात है हमारे लिए। और उनका व्यवहार ही सब कुछ होता है एक अच्छा मैच कंडक्ट करने के लिए। तो हमको ये बोलते हुए खुशी हो रहा है कि जो दोनों तरफ की टीमें हैं और उनके जो टीम ऑफिशियल्स हैं, उनके तरफ से पूरा सपोर्ट हमको मिलता है और बहुत कोऑर्डिनेशन के सहित हम इसको खिला पा रहे हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, बेस्ट ऑफ लक आपकी पूरी टीम को। और हमारा मैच कमिश्नर सर आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, एंड ऑल ऑफ यू बेस्ट ऑफ लक दिस मैच। ये थे हमारे रेफरी पैनल इस टूर्नामेंट के, जो कि लगातार इस टूर्नामेंट का अपने फ्लैग एंड व्हिसल की जादू से समापन कर रहे हैं, यानी कि फास्ट मेंटेन टू द डिसिप्लिन एंड दे आर केयर टू द प्लेयर का जो सेफ्टी है वो केयर कर रहे हैं। तो चलिए इन अंतिम शब्दों के साथ यहीं पर मैं विराम लेता हूँ, चलता हूँ स्टूडियो की ओर। तो चलिए जुड़ते हैं SportsKPI स्टूडियो के साथ। स्वागत रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़ ग्रुप बी का TRL क्रोसाकी कप ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट में अपना पहला मैच खेलने के लिए तैयार होते हुए इसी दरमियान हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं उनके जो कोच हैं रेड्डी साहब। आपको स्वागत है रेड्डी साहब।
थैंक यू जॉन।
काफ़ी अच्छी टीम लेके आप आए हैं, जिस तरीके से मैं खिलाड़ियों को प्रैक्टिस दे रहा हूँ, काफ़ी युवा टीम आप लेके आए हैं, काफ़ी अच्छी टीम है। झारखंड और उड़ीसा का मिला हुआ चुनिंदा खिलाड़ियों को आप एक टीम आज बनाए हैं। क्या स्ट्रेटेजी रहेगा, क्योंकि आपके विरुद्ध जो टीम है वो डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन
या लास्ट ईयर सर हम लोग को सेमीफाइनल क्रॉस किए थे इनके साथ में, 2-0 से हम लोग ये मैच को हारे थे, ये सेम टीम था। तो इस साल हम लोग अगला साल से सबक सीखे हैं, इस साल हम लोग अलग से स्ट्रेटजी है उसको थोड़ा हम लोग प्रूव करेंगे। और जब मैक्सिमम बॉल हमारे रीच में रहना चाहिए और मैक्सिमम उन लोगों का अटैकिंग पोजीशन में खेलेंगे। जब हमारे तरफ अटैक होता है तो हमारे डिफेंस और हाफ हेल्प में आएंगे। जो अगला बार जो गलती की है वो सब इस बार सुधारेंगे। और पूरा युवा टीम है हमारा, और युवा टीम का जोश लगा हुआ है, इसमें अच्छा खेलेंगे। आशा करता हूँ कि हम ये मैच जीत के जाएंगे।
क्या फॉर्मेशन रहेगा इस मैच में आपका?
हम लोग थोड़ा डिफेंसिव लिए हैं इस मैच को, क्योंकि हम लोग लास्ट ईयर देखे तो उनका प्लेयर फर्स्ट हाफ में बड़ी अटैक करते हैं। तो हमारा 4-4-2 का पोजीशन हम लोग चुने हैं फर्स्ट हाफ के लिए। सेकंड हाफ के लिए स्ट्रेटजी है 4-3-3 का।
चलिए, बहुत अच्छे सूचनाएं के साथ फिर से रेड्डी जी, आपको मेरे ओर से बेस्ट ऑफ लक रहेगा।
थैंक यू यूट्यूब चैनल के लिए, थैंक यू।
ये थे कोच रेड्डी अपनी टीम के स्ट्रेटजी और इस मैच के लिए काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हैं। तो चलिए जुड़ते। गुड आफ्टरनून। TRL क्रोसाकी कप 2025 वेस्ट बंगाल पुलिस कलकत्ता डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन की कप्तान सुब्रत विश्वास हमारे साथ है। स्वागत सुब्रत।
थैंक यू।
आप एक डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन, आपके सामने उड़ीसा की सुंदरगढ़ टीम। क्या स्ट्रेटेजी रहेगा आप जो कि आप टाइटल को फिर से डिफेंड कर पाए?
देखिए, हम लोग पिछले साल की तरह इस साल भी चैंपियन होकर जाऊंगा, ऐसे ही मन स्थिर करके आया हूँ। तो हमारा जो कोच का जो स्ट्रेटजी है पिछले साल जो था उससे भी कई ज़्यादा अधिक मतलब उसको अच्छा किया हूँ। ठीक है, वो जो हम लोग का प्रैक्टिस शेड्यूल है, प्रैक्टिस में जो लोग हम लोग को सिखा रहे हैं, तो वही सब कुछ इंट्रोड्यूस इम्प्लीमेंट करूँगा मैच के अंदर, ताकि हम लोग मैच जीत सकता हूँ।
इस साल आप पूरा यंग टीम लेके आए हैं।
हाँ, इस साल पूरा ये नया रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ तो हम लोग का, इसलिए नया लड़का आया है कुछ।
तो चलिए,
हाँ।
इस मैच के लिए आपको बेस्ट ऑफ लक।
थैंक यू।
ये थे कप्तान वेस्ट बंगाल पुलिस कलकत्ता सुब्रत विश्वास। उनका यही कहना है कि नया टीम है, नया टीम मतलब नया जोश, और नए जोश के साथ वो टाइटल को डिफेंड करना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि पहला संस्करण का ये टीम चैंपियन टीम। तो चलिए जुड़ते हैं स्पोर्ट्स KPI यूट्यूब चैनल स्टूडियो में।
मंगल डिगी स्पोर्ट्स यूट्यूब चैनल माध्यम टूर्णामेंट प्रत्येक अंश विशेष को घरे थी देखिपारे और अन्यपटे हेम
Welcome back to the second half action. Do we have a miraculous comeback in the store? Only these 45 minutes would reveal. And we're underway in the second half. Attacking from right to left of your screen. In yellow and blue are Royal Club Sundargarh. And coming out of the blocks with fire in their bellies. From left to right of your screen. In dark blue and black are West Bengal Police. They do not have time for mistakes. They do not have time for anything else except getting goals in the second half. They only need goals and nothing else. Let me remind you, Royal Club Sundargarh has one of the smallest benches in the tournament. They have only 4 players on the bench, so their starting 11 should be fit. They should be avoiding injuries. For that to happen, they should just play the game lightly. Just be in the game management mode. Do not commit any mistakes. Do not overcome it anywhere. I think it is important for their forwards to not overexert by pressing more as well. Here is Joydeep. Now that was a decent turn, but it will not come to anything for him. And they do the substitutions from the limited strength they have on the bench. It is Ramesh Oram who has been the player of the game with a goal and assist so far, who makes way for Ramir Eka. They're still under pressure. They're still forced to go back to their goalkeeper. Imagine how an early goal would do their world of confidence, but they are unable to get that early footing here. Inside the box, the skipper has no option but to clear. The Ratan Tata Stadium in Belpahar. What a lovely venue this is to host a football game. Natural grass, stands for the fans to enjoy.
कीपर की जहां तक मैं जिक्र करूं, बिक्की तिर्की आज कमाल की गोलकीपिंग, काफी उम्दा।
Vicky happy to pump it along. And far from his goal, he will be eager to have his first clean sheet of the tournament. And by slaying the defending champions of season one, they will be announcing themselves as genuine contenders for this cross. It is Bicky with a sensational claim. Look at the amount of height he had to jump. And how well did he do to get there?
के लिए तैयार होते हुए, लेकिन बिक्की तिर्की जिस अंदाज के साथ यहाँ पर खेल रहे हैं, कीपर के ऊपर what a faster release,
Now, free kick taken quickly, trying to beat with pace, but he was unable to get there on time there. Rakesh Tirke, the fullback. Now that was almost another opening.
पिछले साल से जुल्फों की सरदार, इस साल बन चुके हैं चॉकलेट बॉय, नाम है रोमनी माझी, लोकल बॉय, फ्लैग और व्हिसिल के साथ अपनी जलवा दिखाते हुए इस मैच में।
Spreading down the left now. And that's a lovely reverse ball to get it, but the defender reads it and saves the day, puts it out for corner. He was hoping that it would win a free kick,
जानते हैं, 0-3 से पीछे
but the referee will not heed his call.
कीपर दोस्तों, क्षमा चाहेंगे, मैनेजर दोस्तों, जिस तरीके से स्ट्रेटजी में पूरी तरीके से परिवर्तन किए हैं, totally attacking play, all defender is all ready to the overlap, play करने के लिए, swinging the ball,
Now the in-swinger. That was a free header, wasn't it? Or was that a clearance from the defender?
कमी नहीं थी, लेकिन जो चाहत तब वो आई नहीं।
Goes down as a great attempt nonetheless. West Bengal police cannot just catch a break. They need something to go their way desperately. And now that tackle could be risky. Easy deemed as the last man standing. The card is out and its color is going to be yellow. Well, that goal could have certainly been the final nail in the coffin. Skilavia with his skill winning a free kick.
आप चीते की चाल और बात की नजर से बच सकते हैं, लेकिन किसान दास की निगाहों से नहीं। And every caution of offense on the side of offense. Restart the match procedure is after the whistle. After the whistle, it's a target kick. Comes on the ball.
And now the cross. Well, a section of the crowd believed that the ball was in there. To their shock, it was not. From this angle, it was always going out anyways. On the overlap, the fullback tries to get across in, but pulls it too much towards the outside of the box, and West Bengal have a chance to break. But look at that. They decide to take the sting of the counter for some reason.
रॉयल क्रॉस सुंदरगढ़ एक थ्रो हमें देखने को मिला जैसे नंबर 12 के लिए काफी लंबी माइनस पास हमें देखने को मिला
Once again, look at the difference in pace. The skipper, this time, luckily, he will get the call on his side. Look how he was struggling to get there, and the electric pace of Rameleka, the substitute, causing problems. Time and time again, football reminds you it is a game of skill as much as it is a game of athleticism and physicality. The brute pace of Ramel completely catching out, reminding Subrata Biswas how slow he was. But the defender uses his experience to draw a foul.
लगातार कोशिश कर रहे हैं लेकिन क्या कोशिश कामयाबी दिला पाएगी थोड़ी सी जल्दबाजी थोड़ी सी हड़बड़ाहट ये जल्दबाजी ये हड़बड़ाहट क्या उनके विरुद्ध भी जा सकती है संभल कर खेलना होगा
On the right wing, here is Kelavya. With his tricky feet, tries to go for goal. The goalkeeper spills it, and that is 4. Well, Imraj Khan, can you catch a break at the moment? How easy that was for the goalkeeper to claim. But for some reason, he spills a straightforward cross claim. Look at the numbers on the far post. 2 men. And Om feasts on the free gift that he gets. I think you have to ask Tapanu Ghosh, why wasn't he tracking back? Why wasn't he marking Om closer? Perhaps this is the proper end of the game as a contest. There is no way on this green planet Earth that West Bengal police score 5 now in 33 minutes. Tapanu Ghosh was already at fault for the first goal, who allowed a cross into his box, is once again guilty of having Om a free run into the box. Look how slow he was. Not marked at all. The goalkeeper not covering himself in glory either. Well, you can only ask, why is Saumava Ghosh's West Bengal police team imploding like this in this crucial game? Entering the tournament as defending champions, their trip to Belpahar will end with just only one game. Spread down the line. It's going to be a throw-in. They're not hungry for more, are they? Even at 4 goals, they're not in game management mode. They're keen to keep pounding on the opposition's door.
एवरेज 4.5 हर मैच गोलों की जिक्र कीजिए 4.5
Here is Kelavia with his tricky feet. Happy to retain possession as he switches it to the left. Abhay gets fouled there. It is Tapanu with the offense, and Abhay is down, clutching his ankle. Perhaps a malicious bit.
इस फ्री किक को क्या गोल में तब्दील कर पाएंगे ये टूर्नामेंट में फ्री किक में गोल होते हुए हमने देखा है बेलपहाड़ यूनाइटेड के द्वारा फ्री किक में हमने गोल करते हुए देखा और इसी के साथ ये बड़ा फ्री किक जशन वटवाल इस फ्री किक को लेने के लिए अपनी टीम के सबसे शानदार अमन मोराम दो खिलाड़ी वॉल पोजीशन में बॉडी के नोट ए कंप्लीट वॉल पोजीशन
It's a strange shape for a wall, you have to say. A two-man wall, and he will go for goal, certainly, and this time Imraj makes a decent save. Well, we've had two free kicks from pretty decent positions in the game, and both of them will at least go down as shots on target, if not goals.
substitution Bengal team jersey number 9 Indian
And more substitutions for West Bengal Police. The coach can only give minutes to fringe players. He knows that their tournament is over. The least he can do is give half an hour playing time to the other substitutes so that they can get a feel of the ball as well. Very disappointing, you have to say, coming with so many hopes, especially as defending champions, beg your pardon. They're expected to put up a fight at the least. I believe right from the first whistle, they were slow to the races. The press of Royal Club Sundargarh has caught them out. They committed mistakes, and one after the other, it never stopped.
वक्त नूर को बेनूर बना सकता है लेकिन आज थोड़ी सी चोटें लगा इसी के साथ पारामेडिक टीम को सूचित करते हुए पारामेडिक टीम मेडिकल टीम टीआरएल क्रोसा की मेडिकल टीम प्राथमिक उपचार के लिए
Now the player receiving some treatment.
फ्री के साथ खेल को शुरुआत करेंगे इस टूर्नामेंट का हर एक लम्हे आप अगर घर जाकर देख सकते हैं हेमसागर वाइब्रेट बगरती स्पोर्ट्स यूट्यूब चैनल एंड मंगल डीगी द लोकल यूट्यूब चैनल के सौजन्य से भी आप इस टूर्नामेंट का हर एक लम्हा देख सकते हैं
And now West Bengal pull one back out of nothing. Is there a way? Is there a hope? Well, who saw that coming there? Well, in the 63rd minute, from absolutely out of nothing, a cross goes into the box, and I believe that shouldn't have gone in. That is very sloppy there from the defense, and the goalkeeper, Vicky Tirke, wasn't expecting the shot. But Anupam, the substitute, gets a goal back for them. Is this the start of something special? Well, it is a 3-goal game now. With every passing second, the fourth goal they conceded, the mistake, another mistake done by Imraj looks so silly. Well, Anupam, the super sub. We have seen great comebacks initiated by super subs in the history of this game. Can he add one more chapter to it? Let me tell you, another goal before we enter the final quarter of this game will certainly change the perspective. I believe it's just a wake up call to Royal Club Sundargarh that they're just not done though. They still have a quarter of football to negotiate, a quarter of a game. They cannot relax now, can they? Meanwhile, they have a defensive substitution as Dilip leaves the field for Anand. It will be a like for like substitution, a right back for a right back. Tapanu cannot get the reverse pass. Play through the middle. Skelavia now has an option. Om is running towards that far post again. And once again, it is Tapanu marking him. This time, a bit better. Royal Club slowly trying to play out of their way. This has been a slightly improved press from West Bengal Police. Just to prove that they have won the ball back. Joydeep sending it forward. West Bengal certainly showing some intent, but that pass was well cut out by Anand, who stepped on as a substitute now. Now it's an injury concern for West Bengal to make matters worse and even crush their morale. They have a player down, receiving treatment. Let us hope that it is just a minor one. West Bengal Police looking to get that second goal, which will spice up this contest. Down the wing, Tapanu Can he make some amends with his crossing? Gets a decent one in, but the defender gets it away, and the follow-up shot is blocked just as well. And after all the deflections, it will come back for Biki.
और कीपर की ये टेक्निक इसको कहते हैं चतुराई पूरी तरीके से नियर प्लेयर को होल्ड किया और वो खिलाड़ी भी मौजूद थे उनको पता था यहाँ पर अगर गोल टच करेंगे तो ऑफसाइड में आएंगे
Now, you could listen to the coach Saumava begging his player, ordering him to go back to the goalkeeper, but he does not, as it leads to another turnover. West Bengal police cannot catch a break. I believe the coach will certainly not be pleased with his players not obeying his orders from the touchline. Here is Om showing great pace to get on the end of it. Delivers across in 5. No more mistakes, says the goalkeeper.
Medical और इसे substitution jersey number 12 is in and jersey number 19 is out. पारामेडिक टीम प्राथमिक उपचार के लिए सूचित किए हैं मैच रेफरी किसान दास
The crowd getting involved, discussing about the game with their loved ones. We're just hoping that we get a closer encounter next time so that the people will be biting their nails and getting off the seats. Because as things stand, Royal Club Sundargarh are looking like the favourites to make it to the semis. Well, Biki slips there and is long way out of position. But West Bengal police looks like they're in no hurry to hurt the goalkeeper. And there goes the offside flag against the goal scorer. That's very amateur there, truth be told. You cannot be this lax on the field.
तीनों ही रेफरी जो कि बेलपहाड़ से ही बिलोंग करते विशेष करके रोमणी माझी चॉकलेट किसान दास नाम तो सुना ही होगा and most popular प्रशांत बेहरा
Under no pressure, giving the ball away to the opposition. It's like Christmas come early for Royal Club Sundargarh. And now this might be a promising opportunity. Can he use his fresh legs? Tries to square it into the box, but the defense reads it all day long as they clear the danger with ease.
Offside, just about 44. He's already in the offside position. And you are referee. Football assistant on Odisha के चाहिए. प्रशांत बेहरा. मैच थोड़ी सी स्लो होता हुआ.
आज उनको को मौका नहीं मिल रहा है जो अपनी दीवानगी का इजहार कर पाए मैदान में, लेकिन बंगाल टीम कुछ तो करना होगा।
West Bengal giving the ball away for fun. And here he is. Look at how he's getting the crowd going. Cuts onto his right foot, beats onto his left again, and this must be, but the finisher awaits him. Well, that could have been a sensational goal for Skelavia. Spinning in, spinning out, and on the third go, the finish. Just too central, straight at the goalkeeper. Should have just placed it towards the right or the left.
की मैच की परिसमाप्ति हो चुकी है। 75 मिनट्स एंड लास्ट 15 मिनट्स
Into the final quarter of the game. West Bengal Police running out of time. The defending champions will be losing their crown at the first time of asking if they do not find some goals. Bicky comes out and leaves it. His defense will just scamper it to safety. It's going to be a throw in. It was at the pretty edge. Once again, the cross evading everyone. It's Eklavya. And now Om can only get a tame cross there. Tries to slice it towards the center. The centre back reads it well. Towards the far post. He showed enough bite to win the header, but used some excessive force there. Chipped into the box, but the ball just drifting out of it. Here's a chance to let it loose, but the defense once again reads it. And now, look at the break. Did he make us run a bit soon? Yes is the answer. That's a bit poor. That is very poor, in fact, from both Ekalavya and Om for finding that pass so soon. Now he beats the defender only for him to bite back. The goalkeeper hoping to avoid any late mistakes there.
It is a backing pass, end of the time, touch to the ball, and ball is out of the play. Just number 15, beautifully thrown. Fantastic receive, just number 11.
Ekalavia.
Ekalavya. Ball is in play.
Now this cross can have some effect, but that's a decent save.
जबरदस्त कर दो जब तक 100% 100% जब तक टच लाइन क्रॉस न करे तब तक बॉल इज इन प्ले अब देख सकते हैं स्टार्ट एंड रीस्टार्ट ऑफ द प्ले लो नंबर 8 बॉल पर गिरेगा महान और बॉल आती हुई ऑन द स्टेज अच्छी थ्रोइंग लास्ट 9 मिनट्स
Joydeep looking to find a creative pass. He has so far destroyed some attacks, but the creative spark in the middle of the pitch has been missing for Bengal. The chance creation, for all the talk of their defensive vulnerabilities, has been very poor. There was one cross that led to the goal, but centrally, and you can see their over reliance on wings to beat the fullbacks of Royal Club.
ट्रॉफी के अनुभव खेलो इंडिया के अनुभव इतनी अनुभवी रेफरी इतनी कम उम्र में ऐसा कोई टूर्नामेंट नहीं जिस टूर्नामेंट के अनुभव इस रेफरी के पास नहीं नाम है किसान दास व्हाट इज द मोस्ट ऑन डिमांड रेफरी किसान दास ऑफसाइड उनको भी अंदाजा था कि वो ऑफसाइड पोजीशन पर हैं उसके बावजूद बॉल उन्होंने टच किया नतीजा कुशाल बेहरा एक युवा रेफरी फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन ऑफ ओडिशा के एक चर्चित चेहरा एक खिलाड़ी चोटिल उनका प्राथमिक उपचार के लिए धीरे धीरे दर्शक मैदान छोड़ते हैं लेकिन जब आप घर की ओर रवाना हो रहे हैं तो कल के मैच के बारे में थोड़ा सा जान लीजिए कल का मैच जोगा यूनाइटेड भुवनेश्वर जोगा यूनाइटेड भुवनेश्वर बनाम जेबीएम यूनाइटेड जेबीएम यूनाइटेड बनाम जोगा यूनाइटेड भुवनेश्वर ठीक 2:30 किक ऑफ टाइम
Royal Club looking to celebrate their progression to the semis with a fifth goal. But all they can do is give the ball away. Joydeep now. A massive exodus of crowd. The result in display. They know that the outcome. Probably a few fans of the West Bengal contingent disappointing there. Into the middle of the pitch now. The attempted switch towards the right. Goalkeeper will pick it up comfortably.
मिलेगा यहाँ पर विकेट वक्त की नजाकत धीरे धीरे ढलते हुए रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़ की ओर रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़ क्या मैच खेला है 9.15 मीटर दूरी यहाँ पर निर्णय करते हुए मैच रेफरी के सामने
Free kick from 45 yards out. A chance to test the defense. They're happy to take it back. They're happy to play it slowly. Well, we believe that Royal Club Sundargarh will push for a fifth, but it looks like they're happy with this result.
इसी को कहते हैं फुटबॉल कुछ भी हो सकता है कभी भी हो सकता है क्योंकि ये फुटबॉल है फुटबॉल एक अनिश्चितता का खेल है
Losing track of the ball there. And now, is there a late mistake? Ekalavya tries to capitalize on it.
यहाँ पर कॉर्नर कंसीड करते हुए रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़
He does manage to win a corner though.
चैंपियन 3-4-1 गोल के अंतर से पीछे रहते हुए इस मैच में 4-1 the goal distance is the 4-1 सुंदरगढ़ पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पर माइनस किया अपने कीपर के लिए टिक्की टिक्की कीपर की भूमिका में कुछ इस प्रकार से एक मौका मिला था और सेफ गोल हमें देखने को मिला इस मैच में
I think this is such a strange tactic that they're just happy to give the ball to the keeper. Perhaps the skipper wants it himself. Look at that reverse flick. Look at that. He tried to do the no-look pass, tried to fool the defense.
गोलकीपर की लंबी बॉल अच्छी रिसीव अंतिम समय में क्या बंगाल टीम के पास यहाँ पर मौका मिलेगा देखने वाली बात होगी राइट फ्लैंक से जर्सी नंबर 24
In the final minute of normal time, West Bengal Police enjoying their last minute as the defending champions at this tournament before their crown is snatched. Can they get a goal back? A decent dribble under pressure. I believe that should be a penalty, but the referee waves it off. Well, I thought he had a case there. It looked like he was stripped to the ground by two defenders.
हल्का सा थ्रो हमें यहाँ पर देखने को मिला और 3 मिनट का ये
And just 3 minutes of added time. And a change in goal for Royal Club Sundargarh. 3 minutes for the backup goalkeeper. Perhaps get a couple of kicks. Make sure that he gets a feel of the ball.
near to the touch line and near to the goal line. और सुरक्षित खिलाड़ी कहीं किसी भी स्थान से बाहर जा सकते हैं। बड़ मैदान के अंदर में प्रवेश करने का जो सही तरीका है एट द हाफ लाइन। यहाँ पर कीपर की परिवर्तन की गई है। विक्की तिर्की जो कि यहाँ पर कीपर के रूप में आलोक एका एक सब्स्टिट्यूट गोलकीपर के रूप में यहाँ पर आए हैं, सुरक्षित गोलकीपर के रूप में आए हैं आलोक एका। 3 मिनट का अतिरिक्त समय और उसी अतिरिक्त समय में चलता हुआ मैच। लेकिन कल का मैच काफी हाई वोल्टेज मैच। एक तरफ जोगा यूनाइटेड भुवनेश्वर और उनसे भिड़ने के लिए जेबीएम यूनाइटेड। कल का मैच किकअप टाइम 2:30 और आप यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से भी टूर्नामेंट का हर एक लम्हा देख सकते हैं।
Halfway through now in the added time.
स्पोर्ट्स यूट्यूब चैनल एंड मंगल देगी स्पोर्ट्स यूट्यूब चैनल के सौजन्य से डिफेक्शन आउट ऑफ द प्ले थ्रो इन। थोड़ी सी समय लेते हुए अंतिम समय पर थ्रो इन के लिए अपना मौका मिलता हुआ सुंदरगढ़ टीम इसी टीम से परास्त हुआ सुंदरगढ़ पहला सीजन में उसी हार का बदला लेते हुए।
Now this victory has to be all about Royal Club Sundargarh, of how they came storming in, of how their high press, they initiated the press there. They drew some mistakes out of the West Bengal police, which kept on coming, which gifted them goal after goal, and which will take them to the semi-final too, as the player goes down clutching his face. There was a flailing arm for sure, and it draws the referee's attention.
एक साल का इंतजार, काफी मेहनत, कड़ी मेहनत और जीत की दहलीज पर आ चुकी है रॉयल क्लब सुंदरगढ़। बस चंद लम्हों की है इंतजार। Now the corner. Now again.
Can they grab a consolation? No is the answer, but a chance to deliver the cross in again.
But defender is ready.
Trying to use his skills, but the defender will have no nonsense there. And that is the end of time as Royal Club Sundargarh booked their spot at the semi-final too
अंतर से
at the TRL Krosaki Cup.
सुंदरगढ़ जीतकर सेमीफाइनल
Royal Club Sundargarh have been a delightful watch, have been a class apart from their opponents. West Bengal Police thoroughly humbled the defending champions. They could barely believe what was happening.
एक गोल के अंतर से इस मैच को जीतते हुए यानी कि वेस्ट बंगाल
It's a blitzy start to the game, which put them up at 3-0. And the second half,
गोल के
yes, it is a 1-1 draw, but they will take it.
इस तरह से ये मैच को खेला यानी कि शून्य से शिखर तक का ये सफर 90 मिनट में पूरा करते हुए पहला संस्करण में ये टीम
The full-time score at the TRL Krosaki Cup. Pool B quarterfinals reads West Bengal Police 1, Royal Club Sundargarh 4. They are pumped up for the semi-final clash now. Do not go anywhere. We bring more live action to you. It is JBM United of Nepal taking on Jaga United FC from Bhubaneswar on Christmas Day at 2:30 p.m. at the Ratan Tata Stadium, Belpahar.
आज का
Join us for more live action.
मैच का पुरस्कार दी जाए क्योंकि सेकंड एडिशन टीआरएल क्रोसाकी कप ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट 2025 और 26 वर्ष में हर मैच के हीरो ऑफ द मैच को पुरस्कार दी जाती है संबोधित की जाती है मैन ऑफ द मैच के खिताब से यानी एक चमचमाती हुई ट्रॉफी एक एट्रैक्टिव ट्रॉफी के साथ उनको स्वागत किया जाएगा मैन ऑफ द मैच
फील्ड के बीच में लिटिल स्टार
ओम ओम सुंदरगढ़ रॉयल क्लब, यू आर मैन ऑफ द मैच, यू आर हीरो ऑफ द मैच। जिनके कदमों से 2 गोल हमें देखने के लिए मिला, जो 2 गोल उन्होंने सही समय में किया। मैन ऑफ द मैच ओम, पहला गोल 60 मिनट, दूसरा गोल 57 मिनट।
क्या हुआ?
Man of the match, Om. You are a man of the match, so I request please come to in front of the stage. Royal Club Sundargarh. Man of the match, Om. आपसे निवेदन है कि आप आए और आपका पुरस्कार को ग्रहण करें। ओम, जिनके 2 गोल की बदौलत ये टीम आज 4-1 गोल के अंतर के साथ वेस्ट बंगाल पुलिस को 4-1 गोल के अंतर से। मैन ऑफ द मैच ओम, आपसे निवेदन है। लेकिन मैं कल का मैच के बारे में थोड़ी सी विस्तृत जानकारी प्रदान करूंगा। कल का मैच आप देख पाएंगे JVM यूनाइटेड फुटबॉल क्लब बनाम जोगा यूनाइटेड फुटबॉल क्लब भुवनेश्वर, 2 टीम के बीच होगी कल का मैच। तो भूलना चाहिए कल का मैच के बारे में, क्योंकि आप सभी जानते हैं TRL क्रोसाकी 2nd एडिशन ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट का पहला चक्र का अंतिम मैच ठीक कल 2:30 पर आप देख पाएंगे। एक तरफ है नेपाल, दूसरी तरफ है जोगा यूनाइटेड भुवनेश्वर। तो इंतजार रहेगा कल ठीक 2:30 एंड स्पोर्ट्स KPI ऑफिशियल मीडिया पार्टनर TRL Krosaki and the private media partner हेम सागर भगती यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से भी आप इस टूर्नामेंट का हर एक पल का आंखों देखा लाभ आप देख सकते हैं। And welcome to the prize distribution dials. And I request match commissioner Mr. Girish Chandra Jaipuria, please come sir. Girish Chandra Jaipuria, match commissioner. And I will request the man of the match, Om, please come. Jersey number 16, Om. जोरदार तालियां हो जाए ओम के लिए। He is the hero of the match. He is the hero of the match. एक अट्रैक्टिव ट्रॉफी, एक आकर्षणीय ट्रॉफी के साथ उनको संबोधित करते हुए मैच कमिश्नर मिस्टर जयपुरिया, मैन ऑफ द मैच। बेस्ट ऑफ लक। क्या रणनीति था पिछले साल इसी टीम के विरोध आप खेलकर परास्त हुए थे। वक्त बदल गया, हालात बदल गए, साल बदल गया और आज आप उस टीम को परास्त करते हुए सेमीफाइनल तक का सफर तय कर चुके हैं।
बहुत अच्छा लगा खेल के। अगले सीजन एक टीम से हारे थे, लॉस किए थे, आज ही टीम को हरा के बहुत अच्छा लगा। थैंक यू।
और क्या आप सोचे थे कि इतने गोलों के अंतर के साथ आप इस टीम को परास्त कर सकते हैं? क्योंकि काफी अच्छी टीम थी वेस्ट बंगाल और पहला संस्करण का चैंपियन टीम थे और चैंपियन टीम को परास्त करना उतना आसान नहीं होता। क्या स्ट्रेटेजी था आपका?
स्ट्रेटेजी यही था कि अगले साल हारे थे हम लोग, तो वही कॉन्फिडेंस में लड़का लोग हम लोग का प्रसाद भैया सब मंगरादा सब कॉन्फिडेंस दिया कि ये टीम को जैसे करके भी गोल मार के जीतना है हम लोग को। अगले साल ये टीम से हारे थे इसलिए।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक नेक्स्ट मैच। चलिए इसी के साथ एक बड़ी उलटफेर आज हमें देखने के लिए मिला। पिछले साल का चैंपियन जो अपने ट्रॉफी को डिफेंड कर रहे थे, लेकिन आज उनको किस्मत में साथ नहीं दिया और जो नुक्स था दिल में, जो गुस्सा था, उसी गुस्से को निकालते हुए रॉयल फुटबॉल क्लब सुंदरगढ़ 1 साल के अंतर से उन्होंने आज एक बेहतरीन मैच खेला और 4-1 गोल के अंतर के साथ वेस्ट बंगाल पुलिस कलकत्ता टीम को परास्त करते हुए सेमीफाइनल तक का सफर तय किए हैं ग्रुप बी से। तो चलिए यहीं पर विराम लेते हैं और चलते हैं स्पोर्ट्स के स्टूडियो की तरफ। धन्यवाद।